guys, this is Ad here. So I want to share this quick long video to walk you through how you can automate your customer support process using AI and automation. Okay, so for this specific automation, we're going to use three tools. We're going to use OpenAI, we're going to use amaze, and we're going to use make.com. Okay, of course, this is just one example. There are multiple ways that you can automate your customer support. There are multiple tools that you can use for this purpose. As for this example, I'm selecting these tools because in my experience, they work great. So the first step that you have to do is to create your own OpenAI assistant. To do that, you have to have an OpenAI account there to build your own assistant. So you go to your OpenAI platform, and then you can click on assistants and you can click on create. Then you can name your assistant whatever you want. So let's say Ember Customer Support Agent. And you can select the model that you want, for example, GPT-4. And then you should select retrieval, because that means that we're going to use the files that we're going to upload here to train the system on one specific subject, right? So then you can just upload the files that you need here. Let's say that if you have an FAQ ready there, that's really helpful. If you have that on your website, you can just download it and then you can upload here to the assistant, right? And what's going to do is it's going to create an assistant that's going to be trained on your own data, right? And that's really, really powerful. So that's the first step that you have to go through. You have to create your own assistant here. Then you go to your Make account. On your Make account, we are using amaze, which is a customer support platform. And it's a nice tool, especially if you have many different channels as a customer support. So let's say that you have email, you have Facebook, you have Instagram, you have text messages, and so on and so forth. So amaze is going to centralize all the requests, all the support tickets in just one place. Okay, it helps you to organize everything so you can provide a faster and better support to your customers. And what you're going to do is you're going to create the first trigger here to watch for new conversations. So every time that you get a new question from your client, from your customers, so any questions in any channel that you have connected, the automation will trigger, okay? After the automation triggers, what we are doing here is that for this OpenAI model, so on the OpenAI, you have to select message and assistant, right? Instead of the regular create a completion module here. So you're going to select message and assistant, then you're going to connect to your OpenAI account, and then on the assistant, you're going to select the assistant that you just created on the OpenAI platform. And the message is the input. So it's the question that you are getting from amaze, right? So once you do this, then you can just set this up. And then, of course, that question will be asked to your assistant. And then your assistant, using GPT-4 language model, you're gonna check your data, your FAQ, to get the best response. Okay, I'm just adding a role here to control and to manage other requests, but then we're gonna update the contact just to change the status of the contact, and then we're creating the message. So we are replying to that slug, which is the conversation that just opened here. So we are creating a message on the same conversation, and the body of that message is the reply that we are getting from OpenAI, okay? That way, you are, of course, scaling your customer support process here. Of course, that at first, you will want to set the messages as drafts, and you can use the note feature here on amaze. So you can just reply as a note. So you can just check the message to see if the message makes sense, to see if there is no mistake with AI. And then, of course, you can start really responding live to your customer once you start fine-tuning your assistant. The more data you add to your assistant here, the more accurate it will be. Okay. So again, that's why the first type of creating the assistant is really, really important. And the same logic, the same automation can work with any other customer support platform like Intercom, like Freshworks, and there are many, many others like Zendesk. It will be the exactly same way. Of course, you just need to change the modules here, select your customer support platform. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.